This is a Raiders emergency alert. Hurricane Antonio Brown has missed the Coliseum and is headed out to sea. Thank goodness.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
The witch old witch?
The wicked witch. Oh. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
The autumn wind is a pirate.
Yes, Raider Nation, the Antonio Brown saga has come to a swift, and I mean swift end. I thought with the Raiders' long history of keeping players longer than they should, this clown would be on the team for at least 7 more months before they lost $29 million and then released him.
Has anybody seen my friend Antonio Brown?
But cooler, calmer, and more reasonable heads in the Raider organization have come to realize that Antonio Brown Pants should hit the road. I, for one, am bummed out because he is a great talent, man. This guy would have made a great difference in our team. And if he would have been able to keep him for a few seasons, he could have gone to the Super Bowl maybe with the Raiders. But no, before this whole saga came down, Antonio Brown was allegedly in conversations with the Patriots. They want nothing to do with him because of these antics, but I tell you now for sure, I think he's going right there to get a ring. And I think they're going to let him come in. And I think he'll be a model citizen. And wherever he goes, them or whoever else picks up this piece of shit, I hope that they end up with all his headaches. But if not, go forth and do well, partner. You know what? You're not a Raider, and I could give a crap less what you do or do not do from this moment on. But I will tell you, this idiot's presence on our team has been nothing but horse crap from the get-go. And his horseshit attorney, Drew Rosenhaus, is focused on a new beginning for his asshole client. Well, they can both kiss my ass where the sun don't shine, where it's brown, by the way. I honestly was, like I said, hoping for a better thing, but look at all the crap. I mean, the crap, thank goodness, too. I'm kind of thankful that this idiot showed up just like he is. I mean, he's a moron. But then to let out that last video after he apologized to a team, fake news. I mean, a 3-year-old who spilled stuff on the floor who would never admit in the first place would say the same, I'm sorry, and not really mean it. And that was Antonio Brown Pants. Yeah, you're gonna piss a lot of people off when you start doing what's best for you. And that's on his Instagram because it's all about him. And that's at Raiders, at No More, at They Put Blinders on a Horse for a Reason, at No More Fake. Well, this asshole shouldn't have signed the frickin' contract to begin with. He should have demanded a trade from the Steelers to a team he wanted. He didn't want to come to the Raiders. I think the Steelers did that for a reason. I think they wanted to screw him and us at the same time. Thank goodness we didn't give this cat $1. No, he can take his newfangled, what they call it, Power Ranger helmet and cram that in his ass as well. They took away his guarantees for a reason. He's an idiot. They fined him because he's a stupid ass. Nobody else's fault, although his finger doesn't seem to go anywhere but everywhere else. Tired of this clown. I'm glad they cut his ass. And I'm glad this saga's over. We can move on to real Raider football and concentrate on the players that are here. I love it. And now we can move on to our normally scheduled show.
Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
All right, Raider Nation, we have to do a bone line for this particular show because we must let the Raider Nation vent. 1-800-620-7181. That's the number. Who's on the San Antonio This has got to go, Bone Line. What a tool this guy was. Our first caller needs no introduction. He is the Prez from Tennessee. I love this guy. I love this take. Good call, brother. Just let it out. By now you know what's gone down.
Raider Nation, Raider Greg, Raider Randy. By the sound of my tone, you already know who this is. This is the Prez. I got something to say, and I'm going to say this right now. Now, normally I'm upbeat, and I'm happy and positive. This damn clown, this imbecile, this fucking diva, and excuse my language, you can bleep it out if you want to and forgive me, have the balls to cause this mess. I'm about to get ready and fly out to Oakland. And believe me, it's not cheap. Paying almost over $1,000 to stay there a week. And I was so excited, bought clothes and stuff like that. Count down from off the boat to get there. And this damn bozo has brought such a malarkey and a shame to this franchise. Get rid of him. Get rid of him now. He's a head case. It's only going to get worse. There's no secret that some of the players already think he gets special treatment. And it's very unfortunate because this dude is a beast on the field. But what cost? What cost should we just go down in flames? People already want to see us go down. We had the arguably best wide receiver. Now we got here Stephen A. Smith. Oh, he's going to be loving this right here and all the things. A lot of people don't give a damn about all that. What I do give a damn about, man, we had high hopes. It was looking good. I just knew it. I just knew it. I hate to say it, man. I just wanted to always ask myself, how far before this balloon gets popped? And I don't want to just go too far advanced. Maybe they can shake hands, and I'm praying they do. But if this dude even farts wrong, even slip on ice, anything, get rid of him. We put up with defeat. We made happen. We made him try to make him happen with the help. We did everything we can. And now on the set. But then again, maybe they see something that we are not going to get because it's behind closed doors. I heard they got into it with the GM, and that's not good. So guys like that don't learn lessons. There's T.O., there's Ocho Cinco, and then there's Randy Moss. Except Randy Moss got it on toward later on at the end of the program. He got smart and whatever, but fuck him anyway. Anyway, man, I know I'm a little bit out of character. I am very hot. Not as fish grease. Raider Nation, just hold on, man. That's all I got to say. I don't know what the hell to say about this, man. We was warned. Everybody from the Steeler Nation or Pittsburgh was saying good luck. Every time the Raiders, oh, man, good luck and thank y'all and good riddance for that dude there. And I said, oh, look at them. Y'all just being sore and bitter. But at the back of my mind, I knew they was right. So I'll be there flying tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. And like I say, just hold on because this one right here is going to be very interesting. Bye.
And what's gone down is Antonio Clown is out of town. And I didn't mean to come out that way, but it kind of rolled off my tongue, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, good riddance to that piece of shit. Hope the Patriots have a field day with this clown. I hope he works them over. I don't care. He's out of Oakland, and that's the main thing. Enjoy your game, man. Don't let this ruin your weekend. It's going to be a good game. We got a good team. Don't listen to the buffoonery, and don't listen to Stephen A. Smith. And our next caller is Raider Chris from Scranton, PA. I love this guy. It's been a while, bro. What is up?
Raider Nation, Raider Greg, Raider Chris, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Just getting home from work. Sorry if you hear some static. My phone's not the greatest. But just coming home and heard everything about this whole Antonio Brown garbage. My Facebook was blowing up. My cell phone was blowing up. And I'll be honest, I didn't comment about anything until I got home and did research about everything myself before I got ahead of myself here. And I tell you what, man, let's get rid of this POS. I'm going to be nice on your radio show here, buddy. Or your podcast, I should say. I'm sorry. But this guy, he should rename himself to Antonio Clown because that's all he is. He's a clown. It's one thing after another after another. Dude got paid. He's got guaranteed money. Go play ball. If I didn't show up for work, guess what would happen? I'd get fired. I don't get paid. That's the way the real world goes. This guy, Antonio Clown is the perfect name for this guy. This isn't fair to his teammates. This isn't fair to his coaches, the fans. Hell, I went out and got a brand new damn shirt with his name on the back that I planned on wearing for Monday night game. Guess what? He ain't even playing Monday night. So cut this guy because you can't trade him. Nobody on the face of this earth is going to take a chance on him like we did. The guy is ungrateful. That's all he is. He's ungrateful. I'm going to end my call because last time I got cut off, and I can go on and on and on, but I'm sure your bone line is going to get blown up. Raider Nation, Raider Greg, love you guys, and I'm out like that fat girl in dodgeball.
First, thanks for the call, brother. It's always good to hear from you, and I love your points. Ungrateful is absolutely true. The guy came from the ghetto. The guy came from the roughest part of Miami, in South Florida, a bad neighborhood, but that doesn't give him the right to be an idiot. And he's a thankless piece of shit, and you're right, and so is everybody else. I'm glad he's not here. Sorry that you spent $1 on this piece of shit, because he wasn't worthy of it. He's still not. I hope they get him out of the league somehow. That's all I can hope for. But I'm just sorry you bought a shirt, and I'm sorry for anybody who bought a jersey with this idiot's name on it. Shit, man, I'd make a video and burn that shit tonight. Thanks for the call, brother. And our next caller is my very good brother, Raider Damien from Placer County. Wait. No, man, he's moved to Texas. Perfect place for you, my brother. Plenty of room to ride. What you got for us, my brother?
Raider Greg, Raider Randy, this is Raider Damien, formerly of Placer County, California. I have moved out here to Texas Hill Country, out here in the San Antonio area. So I'm going to be hanging out now with the Alamo City Raider Booster Club, watching games, and they have welcomed me like the Raider brother that we all are. So I'd like to thank them. Real quick, Randy, I'm glad to hear that your wife is getting better. That's great news. And I also want to send a quick shout-out to Raider Steve in Vegas for losing your dad. I lost my dad earlier this year as well, and I did have the opportunity to attend games with him in Oakland as a season ticket holder. So I've got that memory, and I know you don't have the same one, or you won't have the same one with your dad in Vegas. But, we're all praying for your brother. So I thought that we would at least get somewhere into week 2 or week 3 before all the AB drama started. And it started in training camp, and as of today, Thursday, 5 o'clock Central Time, now he's looking at getting suspended, Whatever the Raiders do is fine with me. They can let this guy go. They can suspend him. They can keep him. Just get on with the season. All I want is Raider football. So let's just keep on moving on. Greg, thank you and Randy for getting the shows back on. I know you guys always fired up right at the beginning of training camp, and I think I speak for the rest of us out here in Raider podcast world here when we say thank you both for getting this back on. So looking forward to the season, looking forward to having some donkey meat on Monday night football as we traditionally open it up. And like I said at the beginning of the call, I have moved, so I did not renew my season tickets. I was an original season ticket holder when the Raiders returned in 1995. And after that Denver Bronco game last year, I thought the Raiders were done with Oakland. I probably would have held off my move to Texas if I'd have known that the Raiders had one more season. But you know what? It is what it is. But I will definitely be flying back for some games. And it sounds like you're not going to be there this year, Greg. But, if you are, I will always, look for you out there at the Bad Boys of Barbecue tailgate, the best tailgate ever. And lastly, for everybody else that's out here listening, I have been lucky enough that I had the ability to afford and attend every home game in Oakland since 1995. Do whatever you can do to get out to the game. This is your last opportunity to see a game in Oakland. There is nothing that is more special in all of the NFL than going and seeing a game in Oakland and participating in the barbecues and the tailgates and all of that other stuff that comes along with it. Heck, you never know. Metallica may show up out there and do another impromptu concert. That's happened. So that's it. Raider Damien, the Hill Country Raider out here in Carmel County, Texas. Bye-bye.
First off, thanks for the call, brother. It's been a long time. And I just want to tell everybody how supportive Raider Damien has been to our show. A consummate gentleman, always showing up, always participating in the tailgate. A good guy, great Raider fan. And he's seen it. And he was there. And he was there when Metallica played. And there's a lot of history in that old place. The penitentiary of stadiums, I call it. As it should be. But man, you got to go. Listen to him. And he's that far away. And congratulations on your move, bro. Congratulations big time. And I'm also sorry you lost your father this year. It is brutal. Thanks for the call. Antonio Brown is gone. The Wicked Witch is dead, thank God.
Has anybody seen my friend Antonio Brown?
It's good to hear from you, brother. Keep in touch. And our next caller is my very good brother, Raider Malik from Tucson. Probably feeling like you were in a washing machine the last few days. He, too, is going to Oakland for this game. What a trip. Antonio Clown. What's up, my brother?
Raider Greg, Raider Randy. This is Raider Malik from Tucson, calling before the first game of the season. Today is Thursday, 3:29 p.m. in Tucson. I was all fired up for the game. Like I said, I got my tickets. I'm stoked. Still putting out the invite. Meet you on the corner just to shake your hand, wherever. But I just want to get this in real quick. Antonio Brown, man, what is going on with this? Now it goes from possible suspension to the prognosticators, the talking heads saying he may not even be playing as a Raider anymore. Trade bait, all that stuff. I mean, kind of devastated, man. I was so amped for this season and so positive, and it's just another knock against the organization. Everybody's going to come down on him and all that. I'm still going to be, in the stands rooting, going nuts. I get all that. I got to, because that's what Raider Nation does.
Okay, listen. Clear your head. He was never here. Antonio Clown was really never a Raider. The possibility of him being one was always there, but really think about it from the very beginning. I myself was hoping that he wouldn't go through this, but we all thought it was going to happen. We all knew the possibility was there, and sure enough, when the smoke started coming out of the building, well, then the dumpster fire started, and there we are. So now he's not going to play ever for us. And I think this is a sham. I think it's bullshit. The NFL should investigate this horse shit. They're not going to do anything, I'm sure, because it's the Patriots. Whatever. Okay? The Cheatriots are alive and well, and that's how that is. But man, don't let it put any fucking rain on your parade, bro. Come and have fun. The tailgate will be popping. There'll be bunches to see. Walk around, man. There's tailgates everywhere. Look it up on Facebook. Look up Raider websites. There's a million tailgates besides the Bad Boys. They're not there. They're not there this year. But there's a bunch of other places to go. Hook up. Get up. I'm so happy you're going to be here. Hit me up on Facebook with your phone number, brother. I'll get a hold of you. Maybe I'll meet you somewhere. But I'm telling you, man, don't be disappointed. You're going to be so cracking happy once you get here. And it'll be an experience you'll never forget your whole life. Good for you. And our next caller is the Chucktown Raider from windy, breezy, Charleston, South Carolina. I hope it's not floody, but be safe, my brother. What you got for the Raider Nation?
Hey, Raider Greg. Hey, Raider Randy. It's the Chucktown Raider calling you from Charleston, South Carolina, and we are still alive. All the wind and rain was greatly exaggerated. Thank you, Weather Channel. Hey, y'all, if ever you want to know what's actually happening in an area where there's a storm coming, get online and look at AccuWeather or look at the local forecast. You'll see what's actually happening. We never got any winds. I think we had some winds that reported gusts a little bit above 60 miles an hour, but for the most part, we stayed around about 35 miles an hour. But anyways, to the real stuff, man, I was excited about Antonio Brown. I used to have fantasies about Antonio Brown joining the Raiders ever since I saw Carr throw that touchdown pass to Brown in the Pro Bowl. But I'm telling you, man, he has not been right. I talked to some of my buddies that are Steelers fans. He has not been right ever since Vontaze Burfict laid that hit on him, man. I think he damaged the frontal lobe or something, man, but he's just not all there. I don't think we're going to get anything out of him. I think it's looking like we're going to end up taking a huge hit like the Steelers did just to get him off our roster and just to get some clarity so we can get back to the business of playing football. I hate to say it. I hate hearing myself say it. I hate to even think it. And I certainly hate that what I'm saying is actually echoing some of the sentiments that everyone's favorite commentator, Shannon Sharp, says, because, oh, my goodness, that guy drives me nuts. But anyways, hey, y'all have a fantastic day. And thank you, Raider Greg, Raider Randy, for keeping this going. And this is the Chucktown Raider, and I'm out.
First of all, thanks for the call, brother. And second of all, yeah, you're damn right, because our good friends in Orlando, Florida, the news looked like their house is going to be blown away, and maybe they would be on a piece of cardboard surfing somewhere. Who knows? But yet again, as I like to say at times, that was some bullshit, to say the least. And I can see it probably was the same in your place. We must have called them every day, and they were like, shut up, it's perfect. We were just getting a tan. I mean, yeah, I get it. Some people got jacked up in this hurricane, though, no joke. But speaking of a hurricane, we avoided that. We didn't pay Antonio Brown crap. Matter of fact, I think he owes the Raiders. After his fines and all that, I think they're going to take that out of the check that he gets from the Patriot Rats. Buffoonery, to say the least. You know it. I know it. Well, that's the way it rolls. We'll be fine this year without him. We've practiced without him. What the hell? Appreciate the call, my brother. And our next caller is Just Win Johnny from the tri-state area. Hey, bro, thanks for the props. I really appreciate it. We appreciate it. But we are the longest running Raider podcast ever. Appreciate it, bro. What you got for us?
Raider Greg, Raider Randy, the OG Pirates of the Raider Nation podcast series. Yes, the original Raider Nation podcast. This is Just When Johnny calling in from the tri-state. Long-time listener, obviously. It's been a while since I called in. Glad to hear the show is back up and kicking and your spirits and attitude are a little bit better. We obviously picked up some talent on the team, and there's some hopes. I'm excited. I don't want to believe in all the hype just yet because obviously, AP just had a tantrum the other day. But the team looks like it's being built properly. It's going in the right direction, so I am excited. As a longtime Raider fan, this hype, I've fell for it many times. So I told myself this year I wasn't going to fall for it. And hopefully, it looks like they're primed and ready to go. Hopefully this little AP distraction gets cast aside. I think the reports I just saw where he apologized to the team, et cetera, et cetera. So I want to see him out there because that dude's obviously an X factor. Yes, he's a diva. He's a receiver. He's got an ego. Of course, we knew that coming in. But hopefully he will just boom, baby. Just boom, baby, AB. Go Raiders.
Well, he did boom. He went boom right out the damn door.
Has anybody seen my friend Antonio Brown?
He's gone, and that is it. So all of our possibilities and all the possibilities that could be, we just have to move on. And it's easy to do because I haven't seen him catch one ball in a game. And so, bye, Felicia, is all I have to say. I think we're going to be fine. We're building, and I expect us to continue to build next season, bro. Appreciate the call. Thanks for the call. It's been a long time, bro. And our next caller is the 360 Raider from Bellingham, Washington. The solid fan. You know him because I know you've heard him. What is happening, brother?
Going on, Raider Nation? The 360 Raider here from Bellingham, Washington. Saturday before the Monday night game against Denver. Antonio Brown's now a Patriot. Antonio Brown, very simple. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. Go Raiders.
Well, I kind of like that, brother. It sounds very Raider-like, and I feel exactly the same way. I think everybody pretty much does. And we have guys like Mariucci popping off about what a disgrace he is to football. You know, I think that says a lot about our organization. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that comment, bro. It was perfect. And our next caller from Maryland, it's the Food Stamp Raider. What's happening, brother? You got something?
Randy, this is Food Stamp Raider from Maryland. Thank God he's gone. And it's ironic that he would make John Gruden look like a total wuss and then go crawl in the Belichick. John Gruden needs to give Mike Mayock keys. I feel good about my team again. At least he got rid of his ass. But Mayock needs to run this organization. Bottom line. Mayock is the one that made this happen, that fixed this mess, that John Gruden created. Anyway, let's kick Denver's ass Monday night. Let's go Raiders. Food Stamp Raider. Out.
Well said, my brother. Well said. Thanks for the call, too. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Mayock and Gruden, they actually look like they know what they're doing. And, they're supported. Here to me is a surprising thing by a lot of people that wouldn't normally support the Raiders. Irvin, Mariucci, they dance around it, but these guys are 100% supportive of how the Raiders did their business. I don't think there's very few who don't think the Raiders did this the right way. And that includes me. And, knock on wood if you're with me.
Are we clear on that, guys?
Listen, man, good riddance, Antonio. So happy I never saw him catch a ball for the Raiders because I got no expectations now. And good luck, Patriots. I hope you get every single thing that comes with Antonio Clown. Yuck, 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 yuck. I am Raider Greg, and I am out.